And now, Great American Product Lines presents the show that previews what's new to make your life better. The Showcase of Values. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our host for this edition of the Showcase of Values. She's been featured on L.A. Law, Santa Barbara, and Days of Our Lives. Miss PirieJones.
Hi, everybody, and thank you so much. And ladies, I see we've got a couple gentlemen in our audience today. We have got a lot to show you this next half hour. And listen to this. I promise that you're going to leave today knowing how to save absolutely thousands of dollars in home decorating costs. Are you ready for that? Yeah. All right, I am too. Let's get going. Now, I'm sure that you've already noticed our beautiful draperies here up on the set. Aren't they great? Now, as you can see, we've decorated our living room, our bedroom over there, and of course our kitchen, all with high fashion and no doubt high-priced draperies. I mean, all you have to do is just look at those fancy bows and rosettes and knots. Wouldn't you love to have draperies like this? Yeah. Aren't they great? So would I. So would I. Now, I don't know about you, but they definitely look like they would cost an absolute fortune in professional decorator fees. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to the gentleman who put these draperies up for a fraction of the normal cost, and, believe it or not, each one in less than 20 minutes. Now, anybody can do it. I hear some of the groans out there. Anybody can do it. I promise you, it's absolutely amazing. I saw him do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Great American Product Lines, Mr. Mike Loop. Hi, Mike. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Perry. It's great to be here.
Great. First, let me compliment you on these beautiful window treatments.
Thank you.
Now, it looks like it would take hours to hang something up like this. Is that right?
Well, not actually. It only took minutes, and can you believe it? There's no sewing whatsoever in our treatments.
Oh, that's great. Now, what about the price?
Well, before we get into that, why don't we involve our audience and see what they think they're worth?
Okay, how about that, audience? We need some volunteers. Who would like to come up here and help us do that? Okay, gentleman in the green, lady in the pink, and the lady in the black and white. Come on down here. Okay, you go to the bedroom. You come over here. Ma'am, if you can go to the kitchen. Okay. Where are you from? What's your name?
My name's Judy, and I'm from London.
Oh, and a beautiful accent, too.
Thank you very much.
Great. If you were shopping in London for a window treatment like this, how much would you expect to pay for it?
In dollars or pounds?
In dollars.
I would say about $2,500.
Wow, $2,500. Is that pretty much the going rate?
Yes, actually, if Judy called in an interior design to do both of these windows with these beautiful knots and swags, that would be real close.
Wow. Now, how much did this actually cost, though?
Our cost, total cost of fabric and the hardware, $250.
Wow.
That is incredible.
That's great, great.
Amazing. I can't believe it.
Nice savings.
That's incredible.
Great.
Absolutely incredible.
Great. Well, thank you, Judy, and we hope that you'll shop here and not in London, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi,
Tell me your name, sir.
Tim.
And where are you from?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, great. Now, you've heard what these actual prices are. Pretty amazing. And looking at this bedroom, what do you think the window treatments in here would cost?
I don't know, maybe $500 or $600.
$500 or $600. That's a pretty good guess. What do you think, Mike?
That's pretty close, Tim.
Now, this is a little bit different than it was in the living room. Isn't that right?
That's true. What we've done in here is a double twisted rosette. It does require a little bit more fabric. We've done a beautiful swag, a bishop sleeve, and a beautiful floral. So his guess is pretty close.
And what was the actual cost for this window treatment?
Perry, our actual cost on this window treatment is $110.
Oh, my goodness. What do you think about that?
That's great.
That's great. Oh, that's super. Well, thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Tim.
Hi. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Now, tell us, what is your name and where are you from?
Lorraine from New York.
Lorraine from New York. Now, how much would this window treatment cost you in New York?
Oh, I'd say $400 or $500.
It's expensive. Now, is that a pretty good guess?
That's real close. I think that's about what a designer would charge her to do this window treatment.
Now, what would be the actual cost of this window treatment?
Well, Perry, we've done our beautiful bows. We've done 3 bows. Our beautiful double swags with our bell hem jabots. Our total cost, including fabric and hardware, is $87.
Woo, what do you think, Lorraine?
That is incredible.
Would you have it in your home?
Oh, I'd love to. They're beautiful.
That's great, great. Well, you definitely need to shop for something else in New York, right?
I'd say.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, Mike, those were the actual costs. I mean, those prices are unbelievable.
Pretty incredible, isn't it, Perry? But the reason is, what we're revealing here to the audience today is a lot of the tricks of the trade that have been kept in the workrooms. And Perry, remember, the average 3-bedroom home can have 15 to 20 windows, so savings could mount up in the thousands.
Wow. Now, Mike, you sound like you really know what you're talking about. How long have you been in the business?
Perry, I've been in the business for over 10 years, and before we invented and came up with the NeverSew system, we would use things such as a staple gun, stainless steel wire, sometimes even bubble gum.
Oh, my goodness. So Mike and his associates developed what they call today the NeverSew custom drapery system. It has become definitely an exciting breakthrough in the installation of custom drapery treatments. So Mike, I'm excited. Where should we begin?
Perry, let's start over in the kitchen.
Let's go. Oh, Mike, this is a great window treatment. Now, what do you call this? I know that that's a bow. That's about it, though.
This is just a simple top treatment. We've done 3 of our bows, 2 swags, and our beautiful bell hems.
Great. You know, I have spent absolutely thousands of dollars in putting up draperies in my home, and because I spent so much money, I feel like they need to stay there for another 20 years or so.
Sure, Perry, and I bet our audience feels the same way. I know that they put up their drapes and they feel like they have to leave them there for 10 or 15 years to get that value back out. Well, we disagree. We believe no drapery treatment should last forever, that you should be able to change them up and bring that freshness back into your room.
That's great.
Here, our bow just simply clips on. Let's set this down, and I'll show y'all how we make it in just a second.
Okay.
And this is our throw swag, and it's called a throw swag because that's what we actually do, Perry.
There's no rod up there.
That's right. It's just a piece of fabric. We're just gathering it and actually throwing it over the bracket. That's why we call it a throw swag. Our bell hem right here, look how easy this is.
A rubber band?
Sure.
We all have rubber bands in our drawers.
Sure. One of the tricks of the trade. You just band it up, flare it out, and you have a beautiful finished hem in just no time.
That is very clever.
Look how simple our bow is. Let's take this apart real quick.
Right.
We've used one of our designer rings. We've just passed the fabric through the ring. You go.
You even it out there?
Sure, we're even the tails out. That way when they're up on the wall, they look nice.
Okay.
We go to one edge of the fabric, and we just gather all the way across. Double that up, pull it back through. You have complete control over how large your bow is by how much fabric you pull through.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
So you can make large or small bows.
You know what? This is a good idea for people who are having weddings, or maybe for holidays.
Holidays is great.
To use some great gold lame fabric would be wonderful.
Sure.
And what do you do with the ends? You see, you just tuck them in?
Well, what I'm going to do is just flare this bow out and get the fullness in it.
Right.
And see how we just tuck that end in?
That's great.
Doesn't that make a beautiful bow?
Anybody can do this, folks. If I can. That's great.
And at that time, this is called our clip-on accessory. All we have to do now, audience, is just turn and clip it back on.
That's super, Mike.
Isn't that easy?
That is really great. Now, Mike, we've been talking about homeowners, but what about the people who rent, say, for instance, apartments, condo?
Well, great point, Perry, but we don't want to leave those people out, and they have been left out in the past because they didn't want to invest all that money into those treatments and then move in 6 months and not be able to bring them with them. By using our NeverSew drapery system, they can do beautiful window treatments with absolutely no sewing in their apartment, and because they're not custom made to fit the window, they can take them down and bring them with them.
That's great. Plus, they don't have the sewing facilities at home to drag around with them, so they can take them from place to place. Wonderful system. So this is the secret.
Yes.
All right. Well, show us how it works.
Here's the secret behind it, Perry. It's our 2-part patented, we call it the Do-It-All Fabric Master.
Okay.
The design ring actually just snaps onto the bracket. This is our bracket that the homeowner can easily install on the wall, create their design, and then just snap it on. Why don't you try it?
Okay. This is the true test. If Perry can do this. Okay. Hey, that's great.
That's how simple it is.
That really is great. All right.
Perry, our bracket's made out of high-tech polycarb. It's the same stuff that bulletproof glass is made out of. It's very, very strong. We give it a lifetime warranty. The designer rings are also made out of the Lexan. They also come with the lifetime warranty, and remember, it'll do 50 different things.
That's great.
And clips onto the bracket as easy as that.
Now, what I like about this, too, is when you hang your fabrics on it, it's clear, so you can't see it up on your window treatment.
That's true, and it can hang there for years. The sunlight will never turn it yellow.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, that would be something with plastic. That's great. So you're saying the do-it-all system and the fabric for this particular window treatment cost how much?
That was $87.
$87 and not a stitch of sewing. Well, it's time to take a short break, but please stay with us because in just a minute, Mike will begin showing you a few of the more than 50 different custom drapery designs that you can create for your home at a fraction of what you'd normally pay, and you do it in minutes. But right now, here's some important information on how you can begin enjoying Neversew custom draperies in your home.
Are you tired of looking at the same old draperies year after year, but you can't afford the high cost of new draperies? Would you like to be able to change your drapery style whenever you felt like it and not pay a penny for new fabric, resewing, or a professional decorator? Now you can save up to thousands of dollars in home drapery cost with the incredible new Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. With one length of fabric, you can create over 50 different styles in minutes. Knots, bows, rosettes, and bishop sleeves. You can go on and never get bored with draperies again.
We saved hundreds of dollars by doing it with the Neversew system. I was able to spend a lot more money on fabric and get the affordable, elegant look that I really had in mind for a lot less money.
Call this toll-free number today and order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. You'll receive 2 complete units, enough for 2 standard window treatments, this easy-to-follow step-by-step booklet, 2 floral decorator plugs, and the Neversew Custom Drapery glue stick to hem your new draperies, all for just $39.95. Order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit today and take advantage of this additional bonus, a colorful video cassette showing you how to create your own spectacular drapery treatments in minutes. Your money back if you're not completely satisfied. Call the toll-free number now, and for just $39.95, you can begin enjoying beautiful drapery treatments in your home. Call now and have your credit card ready.
We're back with a revolutionary Neversew custom drapery system that is saving people thousands of dollars in custom draperies every single day. Now, Mike, before the break, you showed us some examples as we, as do-it-yourself home decorators, could actually beautify our homes by these window treatments. Now, do you have some other examples that you can show us that the Neversew system does?
Sure, Perry, but why don't we let someone in the audience choose?
Okay, good idea. We need some more volunteers. How about this lady right here? Would you stand up for me, ma'am? What is your name?
My name is Dolly.
Okay, Dolly, what would you like to see Mike make?
Well, in the bedroom, those drapes in the bedroom, how do you make those thingamajigs?
Well, Dolly, those thingamajigs are called rosettes, and more specifically, those are called twisted rosettes, and I'd be happy to show you. I've got here just a piece of 54-inch goods right off the bolt. The easiest thing to do with our fabric is to turn it and work from salvage to salvage. And we're going to do what's called just gathering or fan folding all the way across the fabric. And we're also going to gather it or fan fold it in the center of the fabric. We're going to double that over, and we're simply just going to pull it through one of the design rings. Just pull it through. We're going to pull out 4 to 5 inches of fabric. And because rosettes are flat and circular, we are going to flare out in a flat circular motion the fullness of this fabric to create our rosette. And just in a few seconds, you'll see we have a very beautiful design.
What do you think of that?
Very pretty. Pretty.
It's great, Mike. I have to tell you, I heard a doubting Thomas in the audience. I heard someone say, I don't think anybody can do it. And it was this gentleman right here. Could you stand up, sir? Yeah. What is your name?
Sean.
All right. Could you tell Mike what you said?
Well, Mike's a professional. There's no way that he could teach me how to do this.
He makes it look pretty easy.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, Mike, what do you think?
Well, Perry, there's always at least one doubting Thomas out there. But I tell you what, audience, how about if we put it in Sean's hand and let him do it? Let's make Sean do it. What do y'all think?
Like that, yeah. What do you think, Sean?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Here's your piece of fabric, Sean. And let me
What do I do with this?
pull one of these out of my pocket. There's your designer ring.
You need
Which-
another hand?
Which design would you like to do?
Which one's the easiest one?
Well, I'll let you pick.
The middle one.
The knot?
Yeah.
That's our knot. That's probably one of the most popular looks in America right now. You can't open a magazine without seeing that. So here's what we're going to do, Sean. Here,
I'll
no,
hold
I
this
can't
for you
do
guys.
that.
You need another hand?
There you go.
I'll
Thank
hold
you.
him. Here you go.
That'll work.
There you go.
Okay, go to the raw edge of your fabric, Sean, and just fan fold or gather all the way across the fabric.
Sean,
Look
I'm
at Sean
impressed.
go.
You're doing very well. You've done this before, haven't you? Your interior decorator really on the
Yeah, right.
side. Okay.
Okay, Perry, I need
Okay.
my ring. And
Here you
hand
go.
one to Sean.
Here you go, Sean.
Yours is nicer.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do, Sean. We're going to simply, by using the Neversew drapery system, we're going to pass it through the bottom of one ring, pull it about halfway through your fabric, okay? Then go back through the other ring.
My goodness.
And don't pull it down tight. Leave some extra fullness, get your hands behind it, and do that gathering again all the way across.
Now, Mike, what do you do with the ends? You see how they're frayed on the ends?
Well, we show several different ways, but the easiest thing to do is just roll that under
Oh,
so it
okay.
doesn't show.
Okay.
And what a beautiful flounce design, or not.
That is
Just
great.
so simple.
Sean, I think you've got it.
Think so.
I think so. Let's turn it around and show it to our audience and see what they think. Pretty good? Yeah? I think so. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Thanks, Sean. Okay, we need another volunteer. Who can we pick on? How about this lady right over here in the red?
Perry, I'm going to get another piece of fabric.
Okay, great. I'm going to talk to this lady right here. Hi. What is your name?
My name is Lori Ann.
Lorianne. Great. And Mike is here.
Hello, Ian.
What would you like to see him make?
I'd like to learn how to make the rosette.
Great. That's beautiful.
Well, here's you a piece of fabric. And what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is fan fold. Go to the edge and gather all the way across the fabric. Now, the more pleats you put in this, the prettier the design comes out. Double it up. Perry, do you still have our rings?
I sure do. Here you go.
Great. Here's one
Here's
for
yours.
you. Got it? Okay, what we're going to do is just take it and pull it through one of the rings, about 4 to 5 inches. Now we're going to lay it over flat and pull the fullness out of our design. Just flare it in a flat circular motion.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Those would be pretty in the bedroom, too, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Pull it all the way around. So make one side meet the other.
That's great,
Have
Lori.
a finished rosette.
That's beautiful.
Show
Turn
the
around and show
audience.
the audience. Sure. Isn't that great? Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, Mike, could you show us that little trick that you did before, too?
Sure, if you want to finish it, what we've done up on stage is just take and twist it, corkscrew it, and we make a twisted rose, a very beautiful, elegant, romantic look.
Oh, that is beautiful. Turn around and show the rest of the audience that rosette. Isn't that great? And show the camera, too. That's really beautiful. Well, thank you, Lori. All right. We need another volunteer. Who would like to? I'm going to talk to this lady right here. Hi.
Hi.
And what is your name?
Julie,
Julie. Well, we welcome you. Now, what would you like to have Mike show you to make?
I would like to learn how to make those bows for my baby's nursery.
That's right. Now, how far along are we?
7 months.
7 months. Great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a good idea. Those bows are beautiful.
Well, here, Julie, take one of our rings. I've already passed the fabric just through the ring, in and out. This is going to become the center knot of our bow that we've done up on our window treatment.
Okay.
So just pull it down tight. And then come down about 6 inches on the side and go to the edge of the fabric and gather all the way across to the other side. double it up, and pull it back through the ring. That's all there is to it. It's that simple. You have complete control over how large you want this bow to be by how much fabric you pull through. So repeat the same step on the other side.
Okay.
Gather all the way across, double it up, and pull it through the ring.
That looks so easy.
It really is, Perry.
That is great.
Pull it out about 4 or 5 inches. And at this point, we're going to open up the fullness in the bow by simply just flaring it out. Here again, you have complete control over the bow, how large you want it to be. If you want it to be ruffled or pleats, you can make a beautiful bow in just seconds.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That's perfect for the baby's room. Turn around and show it to the audience. That's fabulous. Good job.
Bye-bye.
Great, thank you, Julie.
So how do people learn how to do these techniques?
Well, Perry, our system comes with a how-to video that not only shows you how to do the beautiful window treatments, but it also is loaded with ideas on how to accessorize your home.
That's great. Well, unfortunately, it's time for a short break, but when we come back, Mike has promised to perform some fancier techniques using the Neversew custom drapery system. So please stay with us.
Are you tired of looking at the same old draperies year after year, but you can't afford the high cost of new draperies? Would you like to be able to change your drapery style whenever you felt like it and not pay a penny for new fabric, resewing, or a professional decorator? Now you can save up to thousands of dollars in home drapery cost with the incredible new Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. With one length of fabric, you can create over 50 different styles in minutes. Knots, bows, rosettes, and bishop sleeves. You can go on and never get bored with draperies again.
My friends think the NeverSewDrapery Kit is awesome. They are so pleased with the results on my house that they want to do their own. I told them it's inexpensive, it's very easy to use, and they want to go and buy one.
Call this toll-free number today and order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. You'll receive 2 complete units, enough for 2 standard window treatments, this easy-to-follow step-by-step booklet, 2 floral decorator plugs, and the Neversew Custom Drapery Glue Stick to hem your new draperies, all for just $39.95. Order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit today and take advantage of this additional bonus, a colorful video cassette showing you how to create your own spectacular drapery treatments in minutes. Your money back if you're not completely satisfied. Call the toll-free number now, and for just $39.95, you can begin enjoying beautiful drapery treatments in your home. Call now and have your credit card ready.
The Neversew system really does take the dread out of buying new drapes, doesn't it?
It sure does, Perry, but we also have other things we can do with it.
Right? Like what?
Well, let me show you some examples. Once you master the Neversew technique, you can redo your shower curtain just as easily. Create dramatic wall accents. Here's a few examples using our Neversew custom drapery rods, which we demonstrate in our how-to video. You can even decorate beautiful canopy beds.
That's a stunning use of fabric, Mike.
If you have a special portrait or a painting in your home, give it that extra touch with a custom fabric treatment.
Now that's a great idea.
We also show you how to do floral plugs. You can even enhance your favorite lamp with a touch of fabric. Let's look at this beautiful window treatment. Audience, remember earlier when we did the rosette? Well, here we've chosen to do 2 rosettes, a beautiful swag, and it comes down into a bishop sleeve. This bishop sleeve, Perry, just hooks on. It's so simple. We're just sliding the fabric through the design ring, and look at this beautiful floral plug.
That's great. Right on styrofoam. This would be a good idea to use in the holidays, too.
Oh, sure, and you could change this up seasonally as well.
That's great.
So you just pop that floral plug inside one of the free rings and hook it back up on the wall.
That's really pretty, Mike. It's amazing how just changing the window treatments in your room can add so much spice.
Oh, it sure can. And this is a very simple installation, 15 or 20 minutes.
Well, Mike, you've certainly convinced me. How about you, audience? Has he convinced you? Yes! Are you all ready to become home decorators and give those windows the treatment they deserve?
Yes! There's no doubt about it, Perry. By using the Neversew system, you can create beautiful traditional, but we can also do very contemporary designs. And we're talking about saving 75 to 80% of what you would normally pay.
That's right. Now, to back that up, we sent our camera crew from Showcase of Values down to Dallas, Texas, talked to Jan Henning from J&H Interiors.
With the NeversewDraperyKit, you can go in and put in a beautiful look with a lot less money. The percentage of savings using the NeversewDraperyKit is probably a third to a half of what it would be if it was custom made on a board in the usual way. You can add panels under it. You can, change from a knot to a rosette. It's that easy.
Well, there you have it, folks, right from an interior designer. But before we close, Mike, why don't we review some of the benefits that the Neversew system offers everybody?
Well, first off, Perry, you don't have to pay someone to do your drapes. You can sit comfortably wherever you like to configure the fabric in the designer rings, then just snap the loops into place. No more balancing on top of the ladder while you wrestle with rods and hooks. And if and when it comes time to move, take your draperies with you to your new home. You can reconfigure them on your new windows and use the thousands you've saved to pay for other moving expenses.
So you've got considerable cost savings.
That's right, Perry, and it's easy and safe to install.
And it's also versatile, right? You said that you can make over 50 different styles?
Absolutely, and each design takes less than 20 minutes to install. Remember, there's no sewing. Since you design and install your own draperies, your only costs are the actual material and the necessary Neversew hardware kit. The idea booklet tells and shows you exactly how much fabric you need for every design. We recommend fabric glue, which we include in our kit. Then just fold and glue.
In just a moment, you'll receive important information on how to order your complete Neversew custom drapery kit. So get ready for a very special money-saving offer. But right now, we want to say thanks to Mike Loop for joining us today on the Showcase of Values. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Perry, and thanks to your great audience.
And thank you for being part of our show today. I'm PirieJones, inviting you to join us for another opportunity to add value to your life on the Showcase of Values. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Are you tired of looking at the same old draperies year after year, but you can't afford the high cost of new draperies? Would you like to be able to change your drapery style whenever you felt like it and not pay a penny for new fabric, resewing, or a professional decorator? Now you can save up to thousands of dollars in home drapery cost with the incredible new Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. With one length of fabric, you can create over 50 different styles in minutes. Knots, bows, rosettes, and bishop sleeves. You can go on and never get bored with draperies again.
The cost was a main issue for me, obviously, because I'm the one that has to pay for it. And it saved us an absolute fortune in terms of draperies. We got a custom look for a very inexpensive price.
Call this toll-free number today and order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit. You'll receive 2 complete units, enough for 2 standard window treatments, this easy-to-follow step-by-step booklet, 2 floral decorator plugs, and the Neversew Custom Drapery glue stick to hem your new draperies, all for just $39.95. Order your Neversew Custom Drapery Kit today and take advantage of this additional bonus, a colorful video cassette showing you how to create your own spectacular drapery treatments in minutes. Your money back if you're not completely satisfied. Call the toll-free number now, and for just $39.95, you can begin enjoying beautiful drapery treatments in your home. Call now and have your credit card ready.